You could be thinking, what? They made this? Has there ever been for you a time you came across a book, news article, or something that you saw on TV, on social media, and you're wondering, what? That could have been me. There's nothing much in this book. There's nothing much in that tutorial. This simple snack is selling in such large numbers. The recipe is so simple, I can even do a better one. Either you start reflecting immediately, or you take a good look at yourself in the mirror. Damn, I'm still here stuck in my job. That person is getting interviewed for this book, this enterprise, which is really nothing much. What's different here? That person that you see on the social media getting interviewed, or that person whose book is getting reviewed in a newspaper or a magazine, that person decided to come forward. And in coming forward, that person realized they are enough. Before you did, I don't need to be more than this to come out and publish this book. I don't need to be more than myself to come out and set up this takeout store. I don't need to be more than myself to launch this YouTube channel, to launch this business. Maybe some of you have been looking to do internet affiliate marketing. You join someone's mailing list and it seems like this guy is making bank. But the emails that he sends is like garbage. And you're like, this person is so full of himself. That's precisely the point. It takes you to feel that you are full, right? You are full. If you do not view yourself as full, you feel that you cannot offer. Their cup may be so shallow while your cup could be this high. And that is a fact because when you feel that you could have done better, you know you have more to offer, your cup is deeper and taller. The only thing is that you did not feel full where you're at. If you have thought of such a moment, comment down beneath. I want to hear your reflections. What was that what if? Or what is that could have been me moment? I want to hear from you in the comments down below. At this point of time, I want to remind you once again, you are enough. You have everything you need to do this one thing that you felt inspired to do, but somehow you doubted yourself and you're like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? As you watch my videos, as you look in the pinned comment, there's always this post where you can join my Inspire at Random manifestation community on the school.com platform. I want to share with you, when I first started out this community, I was even ashamed to invite friends. I was like, what would they think if I'm putting out this content? Fast forward to today, my group is made up of more people that I don't know who just watch my channel and sign up to join versus my friends. I mean, most of them don't even log in. They were just like, helping me make up the numbers in the very beginning. The difference between the person who got featured on some interview, some article, launched a book, launched a business that's doing well, and you is that they stepped up to try because is their self-concept, their concept of their self. Like I said, you've got this deep cup, but you don't think that the cup is full. But they are so full of themselves. Maybe full of themselves is not the right expression, but more like they feel that they have enough to offer. And their self-concept is, I have enough to offer. I would like to share a little bit about my self-concept evolution in regards to this channel, in regards to my group, Inspire at Random. In the very beginning, I'm like, who's going to watch my videos? Or who am I to put up this content? Although I'm passionate about manifestation, who might care about my stories and my points and my tutorials and action steps? And fast forward to today, I'm like, what? That's it? I thought more people might watch this. Or let's say if I've got a video that's getting a lot of engagement, I'm like, yeah, I know. I expected that. I saw that coming. And for some of the videos, I'm thinking like, how can I get this message to reach more people? More people need to see this message. And by the way, if any of my videos has a message that hits you hard, spurs you to make some growth, share it for me, please. Thank you in advance. Something that I felt and realized in this path of creating this manifestation YouTube channel and also creating my manifestation community, it is about coming to terms with creativity and the feelings that come with creativity. Creativity is the state of creation, right? Creativity is a state of creation. People might say, I expected more creativity. The creativity is a state of creation. It's like a flow state. A flow state is where you acknowledge your inner spirit. Like I mentioned in my other videos, God became man so that man can become God. God created this world, and after God came in the form of his son Jesus Christ, was in God's likeness. After he was died, resurrected, and ascended to heaven after 40 days, the world continued to develop and advance due to the creativity of mankind. The spirit of creation is still in us. It's like when you have certain inspiration moments, certain thoughts that come to your mind, and then like, wow, I gotta write this down. I gotta do this. Song lyrics, ideas, sketches, flashes. We do not know where that comes from, but that's when we are actually truly connected with our spirit. That is also one of the things that I found in the course of doing the videos on this channel. In the later parts, I don't even script my videos. I just turn on the camera, ideas come up, I press the record button. Sometimes it could take me some seconds between the next idea spurt, or I think of a way to say this better, and I press it again. Creativity is like a state of flow, a flow state. To help you better understand what's a flow state, I want you to think of someone senior at work, a manager, boss, a vice president of the company who is competitive in sports. Every year when the company games comes around, or the company sports day, golf, badminton, tennis, soccer, this person may not be the athletic build. Maybe he or she gets around doing this sport with a knee support, maybe wearing thick spectacles. They don't look like your stereotypical athlete, but when they're on the field, scoring points, they're gung-ho as hell. To win points, they're not afraid to take on risk, to do certain things in an unorthodox way, taking a different spin on things that works and scores a point. And when you kind of think about it, it's not just in those sporting moments, but even at work. They can be so fired up, so driven. If something doesn't work out in the way that they want, they're able to laugh it off and regroup to try again. They could quickly debrief the team after something didn't work out so well, but re-strategizing and getting everyone's spirits up to go for it one more time. This is flow state, and there is creativity in the flow state. The flow state is a state of creation. The reason why they're drawing a bigger pay, the reason why they're at their high position is because someone beyond them recognized that this person is up to the job. This person has what it takes to lead the team. This person has what it takes to make these decisions. This person has what it takes to find their solutions to these issues. I've said this in my videos before, and I say it again. Sign up to a sport. It's great to get fit. It's great to see your body transformation, but it's also great to see what evolutions of self you can make when you pursue a new sport. I would also like to acknowledge those of you who play some games, online games. Maybe you're competing for the most kills in a game. For my daughter who plays some games on Roblox, singing or drawing some portraits inside of the game or building things, people buy her stuff or donate her in the game. What it takes to get those number of kills, those Robux, or to score points in a sport is basically quick adaptation, doing something different that yields a different result. I have a video which talks about this 5-minute daily routine to supercharge your day. And the last step of that routine talks about how in a list of inspired actions that you came up with and wrote down, I said you should start with the one that pushes you, challenges you, has a little bit of risk element, because it is when you take on these risk elements that you can feel yourself grow. You can feel your container expands. You can feel that your limitations expands. In doing so, it creates that excitement. It's like, whoa, I'm more than I thought I was. Your self-concept grows. And the reason why I said sign up for a sport, competitive sport, is because instead of gaming, you can get your exercise and you can get your competitive skills at the same time. And I want to make this note. I want to talk about sucking at doing something new, or sucking when you compete. There's a Thai movie about the story of the person who created the famous Tao Ganoi fried seaweed brand. The actor who was playing the lead role of that movie was previously in another movie that was very popular in Thailand. The name of that movie is Suckseed. They spelled the title of the movie Suckceed because their slogan or tagline for it was first you suck, then you succeed. My competitive sport for the moment is table tennis, and my kids and I are very competitive when we go at it. I mentioned before that I come from a family line of Asperger's syndrome. My daughter's version of Asperger's syndrome is visual and perception intelligence. You know those TikTok dances, right? She could look at it once and pull it off amazing, while some other people could spend half a day trying to do it again and again and it still sucks. Not only is she a visual learner, her motor skill intelligence is also extremely high. While my son and I have to put in more hours, my daughter is like the hare in the story, the tortoise and the hare. So she beats me and my son quite a bit in table tennis. But I always come out on top. I could have 3 losing days straight, but then I figure something out, everything internalizes, and I also ask myself, what is the version of myself I need to be in order to beat her in the game? You see the pros doing this in their sports as well. A soccer player, he misses a goal kick, and then he's making the motion again. He's thinking in his head, how could I have done it better? And he's trying to figure something out. In tennis, when they miss a shot, They're trying to figure something out. So that's why I say, sign up for a sport, a competitive sport, and actually compete. Yeah, even if it's with fellow beginners, and then when you get to fellow intermediate people, actually join meetup groups or ladder matches, play points with someone of your level, challenge people above your level as well. That's gonna guide you. It's like, oh, alright, I see that person taking risk. I see that person trying this shot that I would have thought was like too dangerous to try, but he's pulling off just fine. So there must be a way of doing it. If we can apply these intelligences from sport competition to our life, what kind of results do you think you can pull off? Remember what I began this video with? I said, think of a time where you come across someone who launched this book or launched this business or this takeout store that, is just doing a really average job, but why are they there? Why not me? Because they tried and you didn't. When you do these sports, right, when you compete, you will also come across some people who have a very similar style. After doing a sport for some time, you will find your comfortable style. And then you will see some social competitive people, or even sometimes on TV, you may come across like a pro in that sport that reminds you of your style. And it's like, what? That's it? In table tennis, we look at certain players like, they don't even have a forehand. How could they get into the top 100? What is a way of doing it? Just gotta think about it and work on it till it yields the result that you want. And as you see me doing this video, you feel my excitement level goes up. That's because as I'm recounting all these ideas and experiences, inspirations, I'm thinking of how I went from waking up late, no motivation to get out of bed, even have some sleeping problems, to wake up early, feel so energized. I was like, I gotta get this done. At the end of the day, I lie down to bed, fall asleep easily, have a high quality sleep, because I know that I did something good today. I just can't wait for the next time to try this again. Because I know that even though I didn't get it done today, I gave it my best. And tomorrow is tomorrow's chance to try. Tomorrow is tomorrow's chance to try and make this work. To wrap up, I'm actually urging you to do two things. I want you to acknowledge that spirit inside of you. Think of a time when there was a conversation between you and a few people. You were saying something and someone cut you off. How did it feel when you got cut off? I'm not done saying this yet. I want everyone to listen to me finish this piece. I would like to tell you that the spirit inside of you is like that too. Every time when you do certain thing in a very normal way, you're running your life like a hamster wheel, living the rat race. You have all this time figuring out what to watch on Netflix, scrolling through social media, hope something catches your attention, and then you start binge watching. Your spirit is actually being cut off from you by these actions. Like your spirit is trying to tell you stuff. Your spirit that gave you great ideas before that maybe you acted upon, maybe you didn't, but your spirit has a lot more great ideas for you, but it's currently being interjected by all these other distractions, social media, and other things that, quite frankly, is giving you a life result that could be much better. What if we just took some time, take half an hour off today, or take 1 hour off today, heck, even 15 minutes, because I know sometimes even taking 15 minutes off to work on yourself is a really hard task, and comment down below if that's true for you. I would also like to share that one of the things that gets me so excited is that, when I signed my kids up for various sports, it was like I was trying to vicariously live out my life through my kids. After a period of time, I realized that I still had it in me. I can still chase these dreams with a healthy lifestyle and making lifestyle adjustments, the way I eat, the time and how much hours I sleep, what kind of sleep quality I have. I can anti-age myself to like when I was in my 20s. I'm 40 right now. That's possible. And when you realize that, what if I did this? If that's possible, how about I try this thing too? Do you know I have no more knee pain? And I can do high impact sport. Heck, I do plyometrics like every day. What if what you've always been putting off is much easier than you think? Even if it's not, what if you just kept at it for a few months? You would get to a result that's far better than you expect. Remember, first you suck, then you succeed. And remember what I said. You're totally right. When you thought of that moment that, oh shit, I could have done that. That could have been me. I could have done it so much better. That's because your cup versus the one who actually tried is so much deeper. Just that they thought that's full enough to bring it out there, and you didn't think so. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to shine. So what if you first suck? Well, you accept that everything will suck at first. Anything more is a bonus. No one's really judging you. I want to close this off with a Bible verse from Galatians. Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. Realize your potential. Leave a like for me on this video, and for another one, watch this video over here.